Welcome to Akweya TV, the station that talks about history, art, culture, and how they relate to development. Today, we're going to be having a very special discussion. You know, on the 29th of June, 2024, the Och'Idoma, His Royal Majesty, Pastor John Obagaji Odogbo, and the Idoma Area Traditional Council conferred chieftaincy title on some illustrious Idoma sons and daughters, about 14, 15 of them. But for us in Akweya, we are going to be talking about it particularly as it relates to the Akweya sons that were conferred with the chieftaincy title, because for the Akweya, it is historic, is a turning point for them, because for the first time since the history of the Idoma Area Traditional Council, or history of Idoma, it's 1947, right from the time of Ogrioko, and then to the time of Abraham Ajenokpabi in 1960, to the time of Edwin Ogboyanga in 1995, now to the time of Elias, His Royal Highness Elias in 1996. No Akweya person was or has been given a chieftaincy title, but for the first time, the Akweya people had two at once, and that is talking about Chief Abba Adaudu, who was conferred the Och'Idoma, and Honorable Michael Oglegba, the Honorable Commissioner for Finance and Economic Planning, Benue State, was conferred the Och'Idoma. Today, we are going to be talking about the aftermath of that event. What does it mean to the Akweya people? And with me in the studio here today, we have somebody that was there live. She attended. She's an eyewitness of all the happenings that they attended, all the reception, had all the fun. And I'm glad to introduce to you today the convener of the Don't Kill My Dreams initiative, and that's talking about a campaign against teenage pregnancy. Welcome, Mrs. Rose Aleje.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Adaudu.
Oh, yeah. So how you doing?
I'm fine.
Okay. So you see, you were there live. You saw everything that happened. You saw the excitement.
Very well.
You know, it was, and I believe it is a turning point for the Akweya people. And a lot of things are happening for them at once. So how do you feel about the whole celebration? How do you feel about it?
Just like he has introduced me, I'm Mrs. Rose Aleje. I particularly would say it was an astonishing one and a whole lot for Akweya as a community. For the first time, I experienced a joy that cannot be described, you know. It's something that has not happened before.
Yeah.
And I am very, very happy that I was even part of the people there who celebrated with them, and it was awesome.
Wow.
It was awesome.
Wow.
It's an exciting moment for us.
Okay.
Yes.
You know, some people feel that maybe that chieftaincy title is just to be calling somebody, giving somebody Iagba or chieftaincy, but and I believe that that conferment means more than just calling somebody chieftaincy.
It's actually beyond that.
Yeah.
It's beyond that, because it's a whole lot to us as Akweya. It's a big recognition that has come to us. You know, in the past, you could really hear about Akweya people being mentioned in things like this.
Yeah.
But having done that and it's coming two at once,
Yeah,
is a big one for us. And I know it's a turning point for us.
okay. So right now, I see that there's a spotlight on Akweya.
Very well.
A spotlight on
Yes.
Akweya, because a lot of things are happening for them at the same time.
Yes.
For the first time in the history of the Idoma Area Traditional Council, two Akweya sons are conferred with chieftaincy title, the Och'Idoma, that is Abba Adaudu, and the Och'Idoma, that is a piece of Idoma.
And they are very lucrative names.
Yeah.
It's not just titled. It's a title that comes with
They
dignity.
mean a lot.
It's a title that comes with dignity.
Yeah.
For you to be, crowned with this kind of title, it means that it's a whole lot.
Okay.
For you as a person particularly, it shows that you have done a lot. Like Oyalewa,
Yeah.
it means someone that have touched life
Yeah.
even beyond imaginable. I think he has touched, Abba Adaudu has touched even the vulnerables.
Yeah.
And he didn't do it based on just being Akweya.
Yeah.
He extended it to other Akweya, to other Idoma clients.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot for us. And we pray that this very spirit keep on growing in Akweya land. And Ebo means peace. So it means that someone that has come to give peace to the community, if he was not seen giving that peace,
Yeah.
that cannot be mentioned.
Yeah.
So it's a whole lot for us as Idoma and as Akweya, as a community.
It means that he's the embodiment of peace as
Yes.
far as Idoma
Is
nation is
concerned.
concerned.
Yes.
And then extension to Akweya.
Yes, very well.
So you see now the spotlight, like I said, is on Akweya.
Mhm.
A lot of things happening for them at the same time with the two chieftaincy title. And then for the first time since the history of Benue State, an Akweya son is becoming commissioner, and
Of
that's
finance.
commissioner for finance for that matter.
Yes.
And then for the second time, an Akweya person is presenting Akpa in the state constituency at the Benue State House of Assembly. That is talking about Honorable Kennedy Angbo.
Yes.
So what do you think all of this mean to Akweya?
It's a whole lot for us. It will bring development. It will speak for us.
Okay.
In the past, if you look at very well, I always refer to 15 years back. I always refer to that because it's one of the closest time that I could see we moving from one very location of progress to the other.
Yeah.
In the past 15 years, you can't hear of any Akweya people in the spotlight like this.
Yeah.
But all of a sudden, God just did it for us. It's something we should hold tight because our voice is not going to be heard.
Yeah.
In the past, if they ask you, what tribe are you? And you say you are Idoma. And when you say you are Idoma, say Idoma from which location of Idoma? You say I'm from Otuku local government.
Yeah.
Which part of Otuku local government? Like most at times, you know, say Akpa. A lot of people will gush at you, Akpa.
They don't know where Akpa.
They don't know where. Some will even ask you, is it Akpa? Or
yeah.
I'll say, no, Akpa. Akpa, okay. Until you tell them Akpa.
And when you mention Akweya, they don't even know at all.
That one doesn't even come. We are trying to struggle with them knowing Akpa. You going to Akweya is another different thing entirely. So when you say Akpa, you have to now still tell them Akpa Otobi. Before a lot of them will answer, say, okay, Otobi, the one that leads to Utonkan Road, you know. So, but now with these things happening, it's a breakthrough for us that you don't have to keep introducing where you are coming from.
Yeah.
And even the Akweya as a language is now coming into it.
Yeah.
You know, we are Akpa, but we speak Akweya.
Yeah.
So now they don't even know what that Akweya means. But now, as our brothers are there speaking for us, the name is echoing and is a good one for us.
Okay.
It will bring recognition, development, and a whole lot.
Okay.
So it's something we should embrace and be happy about.
Wow.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yeah.
So now, I know how passionate you are about the development of Akweya. This is a great season for the Akweya nation. Like we say that a lot of things happening at the same time. If you are to speak to either Mike or Abba Adaudu or any of them in position, what advice will you have for them this season?
Oh, the advice I will have for them personally is to, talk to them about how that development is going to come more to us.
Okay.
Infrastructural changes is needed.
Okay.
Akweya, as you can see, is a very small community.
Yeah.
But now we have 90 people that are there for us. So what our advice is that they should, be focused on how development can come back home.
Yeah.
First, the road. The road as it is a very, very big project. Now, I know now that they are talking about it. It's a federal road, which I know by God's grace it's going to come to pass. But since they are there, if they can speak more on how it will come soon. Because they've always been talking about that road. They talk about it and it will go down and nothing will happen. But with them there now, I know they are going to do something to see how it will actually come to reality. And with that, a lot of development is going to be seen. Because I'm sure there are so many people that want to have a factory, so many other businesses that want to come to that location. But because of that road that is not there, is affecting a whole lot. And I know that very soon we'll be having factories around our location there. We have beautiful location. We have a good land that can accommodate a lot. Even with the federal university that is there, it will be good if the road is in order. It will create a lot of self-employment. There are a lot of our young men and women that are out there in the town in different locations. Not that they are doing something tangible. It's because there's nothing for them at home. But by the time we start having factory, we start having a vocational center where people will have skills acquisition, a lot of them will go back home and they will do well. Business will run smoothly. Some of the minor work they do that doesn't fetch much. Now, before you talk about transportation in the town, you talk about feeding, you talk about house rent and all of it's a whole lot for people now. So at the end of the day, if we have this development coming to us, if some of the things are being put in place, a lot of them will go back home where they won't have to pay some of these expenses and they will do well. And if they are doing well, going back to the town will not be anything to them. So they are running away from the village because they don't have much there to do. So that boredom is taking them out. But by the time we have things working for us, we have the industry, we have factories, we have a vocational center, we have skills acquisition going on, and the road is good. You see business moving smoothly. A lot of people relocate back home, and it's part of development we are talking here. So if they can see how these things will be, in place, we'll be very happy. And it's a whole lot for us.
And then also, I think that for those in power now, I think they need to collaborate beyond party affiliations, beyond clannish differences, and actually work together. You were at the event and you saw what played out. Abba Adaudu had to go for Honorable Michael's reception before he went for his own. So how do you see that level of collaboration, that unity between these people, despite being in different parties?
What I will say in this aspect is, if Akweya as a community will shift away from this impoverished attitude of instigating people towards one another, party, I am APC, and PDP, and all this kind of opposition. If we can eliminate some of those things from our community, there will be a whole lot of positive changes. And it will bring development with stressless. What I saw that day in that occasion was beyond just party. The celebration was something else. You won't even know who is APC, who is PDP. Nothing like that was
because
happening.
The district head had to attend all of them.
District head attended.
ACDA president was everywhere.
Everybody was jubilating. And jubilation wasn't for a party. It's for our person.
For our person.
Yes, it's for our person. This is an Akweya son. It's bringing back home this good virtue. We all grabbed it. At that point, party wasn't taking place again. Everybody now forgot if I am APC and PDP. Nobody was looking at that again. Is that recognition that matters?
A lot of people finished from the Chief Michael Oglegba's reception and then moved straight to Abba Adaudu's reception.
If you experience that occasion, you will know that the occasion was beyond my imagination. I didn't see it coming that way. I really, really enjoyed it because it was no. It was an opponent celebration that is actually quite commendable. Nobody was doing party, whatever, and all of that. It was a celebration for Akweya as a community. We all celebrated. I didn't see PDP saying, I am for Abba, I am for Oglegba. Everybody was for the both of them. And we were there to take what belongs to us. If we start looking at it in the cycle that, yes, this thing is coming back to us, and let's embrace this development the way it's coming.
Yeah.
Let's embrace this, excitement the way it's coming. And we forget about this party. Definitely, party will take place.
Yeah.
There must be opponents. But if after the whole party, let's realize that this thing has come back home and then embrace the development, that way we won't have issue with each other.
Okay.
But in the instigation from we that are saying the Akweya, that is the problem.
Yeah.
These people even playing this party, they are not even having issue with it.
They are together with each other.
That is the funny part of it.
They talk with each other.
They eat together.
They eat together. They go out together.
So why
they are
not,
friends to each other.
Why not we desist from this attitude of trying to instigate one another?
You see a group talking about, I have not eaten anything from this person. I didn't eat anything from this person, so I'm not for this person or not for that person.
Let's try to embrace development and leave the bad energy behind. Okay. That way, we move far.
It's okay. So before we go, we'll go for a short break. I'll be right back then. Talk about where we go from here.
Thank you.
Thanks. Don't go nowhere.
Celebrating 4 years of excellence, Akweya TV Limited has emerged as the epitome of development journalism. At Akweya TV, news should not only focus on results, but the process of participation in the developmental journey. We actively create it through content at the core of our stories. We showcase the beauty of people living harmoniously and contributing to the society. Over the years, we have partnered with cultural promoters to host extraordinary events, such as the first ever collaboration in Abuja, Umba Apostolic Festival, Benue Area Festival, Akweya Children's Carnival, and many more. Akweya TV is the brand you can trust for history, art, cultural content, and their influence on development. Join us to inspire, inform, and make positive impact on communities and societies.
Welcome back. We're talking about the conferment or chieftaincy title to some illustrious Idoma sons and daughters, which took place on the 29th of June 2024, and how it relates particularly to the Akweya nation, because that day we had two Akweya sons, like we said from the beginning, Chief Abba Adaudu, the Oyale Och'Idoma, and Chief Michael Oglegba, the Och'Idoma. And we are still talking with Mrs. Rosa Aleje. So before we went on that break, we were talking about the collaboration and the level of unity that these people have among themselves. And for the fact that it has to extend to every other person in the community for things to work, because where there is unity, there will always be development.
Definitely.
So for now, with this scenario, where do you see Akweya going to? Maybe in 10 years' time, as far as influence in politics is concerned?
As far as influence is concerned, the world...
And the general development of Akweya?
The development has already started.
Okay.
You can see it is it's written all over, even though you are not seeing it, work taking place already. But we are seeing it on air. And whatever you see on air will definitely come in place.
Okay.
So, there's this saying that said, the event of today is the memory of tomorrow.
Okay.
So what I want to say is that in everything we are doing, we should look at tomorrow, not today.
Okay.
And Akweya as a nation is going to be a great land. Yes, it's going to be, we inherited it greatly and it's going to be great.
Yeah.
Yes. So in the next 10 years to say, I see Akweya.
10 years, 20 years.
I see them all over national-wise.
Okay.
It's not going to be just
state again. Yeah.
We'll have our people in the House of Rep.
Okay.
I don't know who it will be, but God is definitely raising people already.
Please, you need to let them know that our people need jobs. Akweya youths need jobs.
No, they do.
And apart from that, there's a need for them to raise the younger ones coming up, so that in time to come, we have a lot of Abba Adaudu. We have many the likes of Michael Oglegba. We have many of the likes of Honorable Kennedy Angbo. And then can't you see that maybe, don't you see Akweya in governor?
Yes.
Deputy governor, senator,
very well,
House of Rep member?
Very well.
Okay.
Like this issue of saying they should raise people, I am not trying to be biased or I'm not trying to be biased or speak for someone, but I'm talking on reality
Okay.
and what I see.
Okay.
I talk about what I see. Like Abba Adaudu is doing very well.
Okay.
Whenever I travel home in December, anytime Abba is in the village, once they say Abba is at Alan, his compound is always filled up with all the youths that usually come back home during that Christmas period.
So what does he
And
do for the youth?
He advised them. He's
Okay.
trying to coach them.
Okay.
He
mentors them.
He mentors them on how to be useful in the society, and he's also coaching them on how to he's trying to groom them in political aspects. What you know is what you deliver. He's trying in that aspect.
Okay.
Because I stay at Alan most of the times. That's where my parents are. So I see how people flow in there.
And
so in his aspect, he's trying politically.
Okay.
And he empowers a lot of people. And he's also helping the less privileged. I think he gives scholarship to orphans.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
So he's trying.
Okay.
If we have 1, 2, 3 people that are doing that, then the community is growing.
Okay.
There are a lot of them there that are doing a lot, but their names are hidden. Like Mr. Raphael, Engineer Raphael Idoko is doing a whole lot too.
Yeah. That is another name.
Yes, he's doing a whole lot in our community.
Yeah.
That man is a God blessing to Akweya land. He's doing a whole lot, and he's not looking for he's not looking for whether his name should be pronounced, but God is pronouncing him because he's helping a whole lot of people. He helped the less privilege and all of that.
Okay.
So it's a whole lot. If people start coming out to empower the youth in that way, if God has blessed you and you try to bring the other person up and you keep doing that, to me, the development is already taking place. Kennedy Angbo is trying too.
Yeah.
All this little job they are giving in Otukpo, they are the one helping.
And on Chief Michael Oglegba.
Chief Michael Oglegba is doing a whole lot too.
He's doing, especially in the education sector.
He's trying.
Yeah.
Like the last sensitization program I had with the mothers, Michael Oglegba also sent his own quarter too to the widows.
Okay.
He sent it through Mrs. Beatrice that is anchoring the widows program. He sent.
Okay.
So if we keep recognizing 1 or 2 people that need this help in the community, it speaks a whole lot for us.
Okay.
It will take us a long way. Let there be job opportunity. Once there's job opportunity in the police cadet, they recruit anyone that they are able to lay their hand on. Please help the Akweya youth.
It's okay.
Let's push them forward.
So now, before we go, like I said before we came into the studio, the agenda is one, and that is development.
Yeah.
We want development for Akweya land. It doesn't matter who is there. It doesn't matter the party, or it doesn't matter the clan that the person comes from. The important thing is that the person is representing the entire Akweya, and the Akweya have only just one cry, and that is development. Yes. And I believe that they can unite this goal to ensure that development happen in Akweya land, and more than what we have seen currently. So finally, just one last word. Now you've talked to them about what they should do. What do you have to say to the other people, the Akweya young Akweya people? How should they respond to this, to this season where we have a lot of people in position? How should they prepare themselves?
Okay. The Akweya youth and Akweya at large, what I want to talk to them about is that let's try to embrace peace, love, unity. Once we are able to achieve this attribute, then growth is not a problem to us. Because when you show interest on me, anything I have, I can split it. But when I see that all you do is just to join the head and make a whole lot that will not bring development, then it's a problem. So Akweya youth is what I will have to tell them is that whatever you are doing, put in your best. If you are schooling, read your books. Make sure you come out with the best.
Wow.
So that when there's opportunity, there's opportunity, let's have people that merit it. So that we'll always be fixed in different positions, and that will bring growth and development. once the infrastructural changes are coming to the community, is a whole lot to us. Like I keep saying, I said, when your brother is growing, when someone from the community is growing, it doesn't matter if the person is your blood brother.
Okay.
But for the fact that the growth is coming to the community is a whole lot for us. It speaks for us.
Yeah.
So let's embrace love. Once there's love and unity, the growth will not be a problem.
Okay.
If you know that all I do is to have the interest of Akweya people at heart, when you see any good thing coming, the first person you think of is Rose is there.
Yeah.
And then this is her heart towards the people.
Yeah.
Because you know she can deliver. You will think about Rose. When Mr. Idaudu is someone that have good intention towards the masses, what you do is, this can be good for Mr. Idaudu. So let's embrace this attitude of trying to bring unity, not to instigate people. Let's leave this issue of crime. Let crime take its place when people are in their village or people are in their family, but let's not extend it. And from this up and from that up is actually bringing issues.
Yes.
If we are able to eliminate that from the community, then a whole lot will happen and the development will come just the way we want it to be.
It's
At the end of the day, it will be a victory and excitement for us all.
Okay.
And for our unborn children,
Wow.
they will come back and enjoy it too.
It's okay.
Yes.
So all right. So before we go, I will not forget to say also that everybody can do their bit from wherever they are.
Yes.
It doesn't have to be only the people in position.
No.
From every angle, like you are doing your bit now. You are doing a campaign against teenage pregnancy.
Yes.
I told you that. So I think last week or a few days ago, a young lady who was stranded, she needed school fees. She needed to do her registration in Benue State University. She got admission to read business admin, and she was trying to defer the admission. But some of the Akweya people came together, and it was on the Youth and Mentors platform.
Wow.
People like David Akoji, Raphael Idoko, they put money together, and that money, including Odo Diego Kenyodo, the MD of Akweya TV, Paul Anthony, I still remember a few of the names, and they put I saw about 155,000 naira that they put together, and she was looking for, I think, 120,000 naira, and that was paid, and now the gear we have to go to school. So from everywhere, everyone can contribute their quota. So thanks to everyone doing everything that they are doing everywhere, and also thanks to Rose for the campaign.
I also want to use this opportunity to thank each and every one of you that have single-handedly taken this girl off the street. Your pocket will not go dry. God will bless you whatever you do, because it's a whole lot.
Yeah.
And I know that God will raise people of this kind of heart.
Okay.
It doesn't mean if it's 1 naira, 2 naira. You don't need to have a whole lot to help someone out. And I know that by God's grace, God will keep bringing this love, and the interest at heart will speak for us.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they will still go back and bring back to the nation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
Mrs. Rose Aleje, the convener of Don't
Kill
My Dreams. It's a campaign against teenage pregnancy. And my name is Idaudu Aja. This is where we draw the curtain for the show today. Thanks for staying with us.